Hey, welcome everybody to another edition of Talking Football with Coach McKie. I'm your host, Coach McKie. And in today's little quick live clinic, what we're going to talk about are ways you can improve your run game in the spread air raid offense. Before we start, if this sounds good and looks good, please give it a thumbs up. We are live on YouTube and on Facebook. So if you are here, please give me a thumbs up, share, bring other coaches in, and let me know where you are watching from while we talk about this. The reason why I want to get into this is I get a lot of emails, a lot of text messages, a lot of Twitters and Instagram and things like that asking this question. Hey coach, my run game struggles. How can we improve the run game? And it made me think a couple of things. One, in the spread air raid offense, or just the spread in general, my philosophy is you need to be throwing the ball a little bit more than you are running it. So if you are running the ball and you're struggling with it, getting the yards and everything, you're probably not passing the ball enough because the defense is just packing the box, daring you to throw the ball. So if they're daring you to throw the ball, you need to actually run the ball a lot more than that. So we've got some people coming in real quick while other coaches coming in. Coach Davies on Facebook, welcome from London. We got Coach Terry from Orange County and Coach Ryan from New York. Welcome, coaches. And again, for those that are just coming in before we get started, my name is Coach McKie. This is my channel. This is the first time visiting my channel. If you're watching on YouTube, please go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification over there to let you know when I post and when I go live. And Facebook, if you're watching, first off, welcome. Hit that thumbs up button and then share and bring in another coach. Link to another coach. Let's get some discussion going on and everything like this. Coach John, how'd you know that I needed this? A lot of freaking people have been writing me, asking me about this topic, and I just wanted to go ahead and say it. Coach McDaniel, exactly what we're up against this week in the second round of the playoffs. Coach McDaniel, I hope you whip ass this week in the playoffs. Okay, so first things first. One, if you're struggling running the ball, don't be like one of those TB coaches, those tight butthole coaches that says, you know what, we're going to impose our will, we're going to run the ball, and you're getting stopped over and over again. There's different ways to skin a cat, and just because you're in the spread offense, you can still throw, and it can be your run game. So the first thing I want to do is I want to start with actual screens. And to me, screens are like long handoffs, long tosses. And what I want to do is you can do a couple of things. First, does everything look okay? Let me position the YouTube thing right there. I want to start is if you're having problems, and usually what we see is a lot of teams will go man-to-man because you don't have a running quarterback or something like that. So what you should do is you should go into 3-by-1. Early, trio, trips, whatever it is you want to. And I'm going to draw it up against an even front for today. Today's flavor is an even front. All right? And what we see is we see a lot of this. So I got to count. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's first things first. And now you're thinking, okay, I've got the numbers. I'm going to run the ball. And you got to get away from that because you can still pass the ball. And in fact, I think you should be passing the ball a lot more than running it. And the reason why it's simpler, you can do quick game, you can do quick screens, things of that nature. So let's say they give you the 6-man box, but you still can't run against a 6-man box. What I like to do is I actually like to run a running back screen. So you can double to here, push motion, quarterback just catches and throws it out there. That to me is a toss sweep. So all you have to do is have the quarterback, if you're right there, is just push motion or put them on the other side like that, catch, turn, throw the ball. Nice and easy, and you have the numbers. And you can teach it like this. If you don't want to double team here up to the safety, you can have a double team with your eyes on the inside. Well, coach, that's great, but what happens if this end is flying out when he sees the motion or things like that? Then this is the way you can play the game, and a lot of coaches have brought this up to my attention, and I wholeheartedly agree with them. You cut. I don't know how the rules are, but in South Carolina, we can cut at the line of scrimmage. I don't know. I know in Texas, you can cut anywhere and yet somewhere else, but if you can cut at the line of scrimmage, I would cut. Make those guys think while they're flying out there, oh crap, there's things going on. I need to get my hands down. And when you get your hands down, then they're not flying out there. They're not worrying about the swing. And again, coaches that are just joining us, welcome. What I'm talking about is what to do to improve your run game in the spread offense. So the very first one is screens to your running back. To me, a screen to your running back is a freaking toss sweep. Well, coach, I don't want to give it to my running back. Can I give it to my wide receiver or something like that? Because a lot of y'all like to do that. They're fast. You could, and a lot of y'all are probably thinking, hey, jet sweeps. I don't really like jet sweeps that much because to me, the defense knows what's coming and they can over-rotate. But a flip side to that is if we go 2-by-1, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2-by-1. Y'all know I love blue-green. Another way you can run it is if you get in green like this, fast motion, block on, give a play fake just to hold these guys, and then the quarterback just tosses it out there. You can call that easily from the sideline or from the huddle or something like that. And again, it's a toss sweep. And what does the toss sweep do? Well, if you follow the wing tee or you follow the Green Bay Packers, the sweep makes these guys right here run east and west. Gets them tired. You want to tire them out in first and second quarter so you can start taking your shots in the late end of the second quarter into the third and so on. So make these guys move left and right by running some variation of the toss sweep where you just catch, turn, and throw it. That's something you should be practicing every single day. Another way you can improve your run game is by running some quick passing concepts. Because again, if your running game, there's two things why your running game's not working. One, the other team is just better than you, and I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to take that L for the night because they're physically dominating you at the line of scrimmage. So you shouldn't be running it in the first place. Or two, they're loading the box and they're saying, you know what, screw you. I don't think you can run the ball on us. I don't think you can pass the ball. Let's see what you got. And when teams do that, you've got to make them pay. The easiest way to make them pay, instead of taking a 3-step drop and going through different progressions like that, is the quick game. So y'all know me, the very first quick game we installed, my favorite quick game is the Y-stick concept. And I'm going to draw that up right now. And I'm going to draw it up against one high coverage because that's what most teams are doing. All right, so we are going to go like this. And for this situation, if I know that teams are playing me man-to-man and they're loading the box, I want to get in 3-by-1 and I want to run the stick wheel. The reason why I want to run the stick wheel is it makes that inside linebacker do something different. All right? I don't know why I put an E there. I always put an E. And I'm going to draw this up against the 3-3 stack. One high, right there. There we go. Just like this. All right? And the reason why I want to do this is I want to run the stick wheel. So we got a post, we got a wheel, we have the stick, and I want to push motion him out. And this is something you have to practice every single day, okay, when you run your quick game schemes into your practice drills. Now, before I get into it, if you need help with practice drills on YouTube, if you look in the description or after this video, you come back to it, look at the very first link in the comments, I have a series that you can download. All you got to do is just click the button. It'll take you to my website. It'll ask for your email address. Type in your email address and you will get 6 emails, 1 per day. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. 1 per day telling you different drills you can incorporate in practice to work on things like this, RPOs, get better at passing and everything like that. Facebook, if you're watching, go up to the very top, the announcements, there's a link, click it, same thing that applies. This right here you work on in the quick game drill. Good Lord, I'm getting tongue-tied. And what you work on is for half of the time, 5 minutes, you're working on inside zone or just straight up zone where it's easy. The second half is against man-to-man. And the reason why you want to do it against man-to-man, he takes one step. If this guy flies with the backer and he's coming here, then this stick concept will turn into a quick out. And the reason why you want to do that is because now you are attacking grass. If this is man-to-man, what's going to happen? This safety is going to go with this F, he's gone. This corner is going to go with this R, he's gone. This linebacker is going to chase this guy right here. He's gone. So now if they're all gone like this is the grass area where you want your wide receiver to go. That is why you will have a coach here in the drills acting like it's man-to-man. Let me draw this back up. There you go. There you go. So you will have this. And this is another good thing. If, let's say they're not playing the straight up banjo coverage where he gets whoever's outside and this backer gets this stick. Let's say they are straight up man-to-man chase. And then they have to do this. Well, if that's the case, then they have to communicate. And if you're adding tempo to it and you're tear motioning across, then he will be here. He's got to get him. He's already got leverage because you're tear motion. So now you have a 1-2. You're playing the game off these linebackers, and now you're going to get the ball to your fast guy, one of your best players, this tailback, in space, running. And when you start doing that, when you start incorporating this, and now the defense is worried about it, now you can add in your QB, if you have a running quarterback, RPOs, where you can send him in motion, and then you can one-back power this way. Or you can send him in motion, and then you can GT back the other way. I really like gap schemes if you have a running quarterback. Those are some things you can do to loosen the box and help you run the ball easier. Now, I know that was quick. I just wanted to jump in because I've been getting a lot of emails and all these PMs and things like that talking about it. But again, just to recap, if you're struggling running the ball in the spread like this, one, you're probably running the ball too much. You're becoming predictable. You need to pass the ball more and make the defense respect the pass first, because we are a pass to run, not a run to pass type of philosophy. So again, throw the ball more is the first thing. Second, you can get the ball to your playmakers on screens to the outside, quick running back screens, or bringing a motion, getting two back, motion them across, just catch, turn, and throw. That is a toss sweep. And then the second thing, quick game. Right here, you got to use it. You got to implement it. If you're in the playoffs, put it in if you run stick, because nothing changes for the quarterback. It just looks different to the defense. And if you're out of the playoffs, and this is probably should be the number one play you put in that is new for next year. All right. Thank y'all for paying attention and listening to YouTube. If you are first time, click that subscribe and the bell notification. Facebook, if you like this, give it a thumbs up and share it on your own page. I will be back probably Wednesday doing another one. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I love y'all. High fives and butt slaps. And until next time, let's continue to master the spread, score points, and have fun. I hope y'all have a great day.